Alright, so at the beginning of each month, this is something I want to do. And basically what this video is I go over some things that I am planning to review, I'm looking forward to, other such things. So, you know, books, movies, shorts, TV shows that are coming out. Now, this list may change. Dates get moved around for things all the time. Or I may just decide I'm not interested in talking about it after watching it or something. And so some of these things I may review, some of these things I may not, some of these things, who knows. But yeah, the first thing I'm going to talk about is a book, Star Wars The High Republic Into the Dark. Now, I've talked about both High Republic books. I think they are fantastic. And I need Test of Courage, Light of the Jedi. Love them. Well, more so Light of the Jedi. And I'm excited for this one. This one's skewing a little bit towards an older audience than the last two did. So I'm excited about this one. And this one releases February 2nd. Doesn't mean my copy of the book will show up February 2nd, but that's the release date for it. Now let's talk about some things on HBO Max. HBO Max is releasing a show called It's a Sin, which has to do with the AIDS epidemic that happened in London. Looks interesting. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on it, but I am looking into it. But that is releasing on HBO Max, I believe, February 18th. We have Judas and the Black Messiah. This is the new Spike Lee film that has to do with a guy who went in to spy on the Black Panthers, and then he got assassinated, and it's about the true story that went on with that. And that film looks fantastic. You know, the Oscars is happening this year, and basically their rules that they changed is they said we're moving it to, I believe, May or April. And the reason they said that is so they can, you know, move the submission fee for some movies, or not submission fee, but submission for movies, you know, stretch it out a bit longer, so make it January, February, March, April, all that. And so this was one of the films that is definitely going to be nominated, probably for Best Picture and Best Director, of course, Spike Lee. I don't think he would win if he's nominated for that, but because I think he did win before, so I don't think he would win. But, you know, this is one of those films that's going to be out there. Probably The Little Things will be nominated, which I just did a video on. So that's going to be going on there. So those are coming to HBO Max. Earwing and the Witch, I think that's the title. Excuse me if I forgot the title. This is an anime film that is released by, I believe, Studio Ponic. Excuse me, I'm saying that wrong, or I have the wrong studio. But basically, they did Mary and the Witch's Flower. This is a CG animated anime film that is scheduled to go to theaters February 3rd. And it is now coming, and it is doing that, and then it's also doing a HBO Max release on February 5th, which is a little like, why don't you just release it on the same day? I don't understand, but whatever. 2 days later, not that long of a wait. I'm okay with it. But yeah, I'm excited for that. You know, I try to check out anime films when they pop up on Netflix, Amazon Prime, other places, things like that. So, yeah, I'm excited to check that one out. Don't know too much about it, but looks interesting. And they also are releasing the Tom and Jerry live-action hybrid animated movie. Be honest with you, I think this film looks awful, but I'm trying to cover all these HBO Max, you know, theater and HBO Max same day and date things. But yeah, that's all I'm looking forward to on there. And then, so let's move over to Netflix. I'm going to be honest, I don't know too much about what's coming on Netflix. Sometimes Netflix just adds things to their schedule randomly because they always have more content than these other streaming services because, of course, they're a lot more successful than some of these other streaming services, especially HBO Max, and they constantly have new people coming involved. They're buying rights to things, and you know, they have things scheduled, and then they move dates up and all the time. I mean, remember when Cobra Kai season 3 wasn't supposed to come out till like February 15th or something like that, and then they moved it to the 1st of January, you know? So I'm just saying, that tends to happen with Netflix. So the only thing I know about that I'm looking forward to is Craig McCracken's new series, which he is the creator of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, the original Powerpuff Girls, and a series I just reviewed called Wander Over Yonder. This series is releasing, I believe Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So we are getting Kid Cosmic, and I don't know, the trailer didn't impress me the most or anything. I did like the trailer somewhat. It looked interesting. I don't know. It seems like a show I'd have to watch in episode 4, so I'm going to be watching in episode 4, and we'll see how that turns out. So yeah, I'm excited about that show. Probably will be one of the first things I watch this month. Disney Plus. Disney Plus is kind of interesting. They are dropping all 5 seasons of The Muppet Show February 19th, which is a big deal because the last 2 seasons, seasons 4 and 5, have not been available anywhere since the 90s. So that's about 31 years since they've been available to the public. And yeah, I've never seen them before, so I definitely will be watching all of the Muppet Show episodes and reviewing them for my channel. Or not, you know, or at least just reviewing the whole series. So I'll be binging that as soon as that happens. And I don't binge a lot of shows unless I own them on DVD and stuff. So that's a big one right there. And then we also have we have a Disney Plus film called, what is it called? It's some movie. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. It's some movie about Super Squirrel. That comes out February. I'm not excited about this film. It looks bad. But I will be doing a video on it, as I always do. And then I also will be talking about WandaVision. We got episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8 releasing next month. This month, and you know, last episode comes out March. And the nice thing about that is that series ends, then we get Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then we have Zack Snyder's Snyder Cut coming out in March. So we got a lot of things to look forward to. I'm not looking forward to Snyder Cut, but I will be watching it and doing a video on it, but not looking forward to it at all. But yeah, those are what we got coming out this month that I'm really excited about. In terms of some Blu-rays that and things I pre-ordered that I'm excited about. I pre-ordered the Blu-ray for Small Soldiers, which first time ever being released to Blu-ray, and so I pre-ordered that, and that should be coming. It comes out February 2nd, but we'll see if it actually shows up on that date. Amazon's been iffy about things I pre-ordered. And then I also pre-ordered the Good Burger Blu-ray, because that is also the first time that movie is coming on Blu-ray. And I've been very anxious for those movies to come on to Blu-ray for a very long time. I know Small Soldiers had a, I think, UK or Australian release or Blu-ray release or something like that, but never a United States release. So I pre-ordered that. And Good Burger comes out February 16th, but again, who knows if it will actually show up on that date. I also pre-ordered Casper: A Spirited Beginning. Now, if you don't know what this film is, so basically, Casper in the 90s was a movie that, you know, came out in theaters and stuff. And I believe it was Warner Brothers. They owned the distribution right. This was a thing that went on in the 90s. So, like, Paramount, they'd make an Adam Sandler movie, but then, like, the Weinstein Company or something like that, they'd own the rights to make direct-to-video VHS tape films. And they'd make those to coincide with the movies, or kind of connect to the movies, or something like that. You know, they do that. And So they did that with Casper. They had Casper and Wending and Casper: A Spirited Beginning, and these were prequels to the Casper movie. Now these were on DVD and VHS. They went out of print. Casper and Wendy has not since been announced for a reprint DVD, but Casper: A Spirited Beginning is, and I bought it for $6. It comes out February 23rd, and if you were lucky enough to get the Best Buy exclusive Casper Blu-ray Steelbook, which I unfortunately missed it, it sold out. But that Steelbook had Casper on Blu-ray, and then it also had both of those movies in there, and that was the only way you could get those at this current point in time. And yeah, that was the only way to get them. So I missed that, and so this is the only way to get them. And for $6 on DVD, not bad. So I pre-ordered it so I could make sure I got it this time. And yeah, I have never seen it before. I'm not a huge fan of the Casper movie, but I still like the character of Casper. And since I have the movie on Blu-ray anyways, I thought I'd have it with it, just being the collector I have. And also I pre-ordered it because I want to show I believe it's Universal, that I'm interested in this, and if this DVD sells well, then we can possibly get Casper and Wendy reprinted on DVD. But who knows? I am excited for those to release. So yeah, let me know all the movies, TV shows, shorts, other projects coming out in February that you're really excited for. Anything on Netflix that you're really excited for. I know that there's that Kevin James Netflix comedy series. I might do a video on that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm very I got a lot on my plate that I'm looking forward to. Now, I'm just putting this out there right now. I'm not promising that all of these things I will do videos on or be talking about, but I will at least be trying to check them out and possibly do videos on. So, and again, if any dates move around, it's not my fault. I made this video before any of these dates moved around, and if I got in these names or wrong, and any information about these things wrong, again, I'm just going off the limited information that's been put out there about these projects because they're not out yet. Some have trailers, some don't. So, yeah, just putting that out there.